Ariyo. Today I will tell you about the vital part of body which is called heart. Heart is a surprising machine which function 24 hours until birth to death. You will surprised to know that how strong and vital function of heart. You know how many time heart is beat in a minute. About 70 to 80 time beating the heart in a minute. Similarly, it's beat 1 lakh time in 24 hours. It is very surprising fact. Entire life, crore of time is function without rest. What we have never considered about its vitality, how it get peace and where it get rest. Therefore, we find sometimes we affected by serious heart diseases. The people are suffering from various heart diseases like artery and coronary problem, heart attack and cardiac arrest and similar other kind of heart diseases. Why is these diseases are occur? Because of unrest of heart, and we are not caring and maintain heart with prompt and sincerely. The heart is affected by two kinds and two reasons. First is mentally. Mentally status is very closely related to the heart's function, and physical reason is also when we not maintaining our diet and food properly and taking very oily and chill related foods, then these affected the heart function, and age is also one of the factor. But you know, the heart is the main machine which nutrient entire body and cells of the body through supplying the nutrient material and gland secretion through the blood circulation. In a 1 week, the heart blanch 80 to 90 milliliter blood into the body, and it's bleach 5 times in a minute. Similarly, 7,500 times the blood is bleached into entire body. 7,500 liters blood are supplied during 24 hours. Therefore, this vital function and vital part of body is really liable to be very carefully maintained it. Now we have to understand this function by diagram. Let us come on the diagram. We will understand how heart's organs are play vital role and functions for supplying nutrition in the body and maintaining proper blood circulation. Let us come see the diagram of heart. Let us see the diagram of heart. You can look here in the heart. The both side two bags. These are in the red circle in the heart. The both bag has a two chamber, means four chambers are there in the heart. Named there the right auricle and right ventricle. Same in the left auricle and left ventricle. The blood is contained here in both sides the chambers. One, the right auricle and ventricle contains impure blood, means deoxygenated blood, which come back from the body after oxygenating the cells contained here. And when the ventricle is bleached the impure blood, it goes to the lungs from purification. After purification, blood come back to the right auricle through the pulmonary veins and is restored here in the left auricle. Then this valve is open and it's come to the left ventricle. When left ventricle is contracted, then the blood push to the body and it's go by this way aorta and arteries, and there are several arteries which connected with the body cells, and through the arteries and subtle veins the blood give nutrition to the cells, and secretion of gland and hormones mix blood and oxygen mix blood goes to the cells, and this is through the capillaries. Capillaries are very subtle veins which is connected with the cells, and this process of exchanging oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide completed in the capillaries. Then the deoxygenated blood, means carbon dioxide mixed blood, come back through the veins and here stored in the right auricle, which comes to the interior vena cava. These veins are connected into this vena cava. After restoring the impure blood here in the right auricle, the valve is open and the deoxygenated blood contained here in the right ventricle. When ventricle is contracted, the impure blood is pushed through these veins to the lungs. It goes into the lungs for purification. This kind of blood circulation process is carried on. These two, right and left ventricle, are contracted and blood is blanched. Pure blood goes for nutriting the cells into the body, and impure blood go to the lungs for purification. Now come, we can understand how the blood is poured in the lungs. Now you can see the process of blood purification in the lungs through this diagram. What I am going to make you understand: when the lungs obtain deoxygenated blood, then how it's become oxygenated. You can see when we take breath and oxygen through the nostril, it goes here into the windpipe, which is divided into two sides of lungs. Then the oxygen come into these very little sauce, big little bag like a grapes bunch. Here look into this portion, and these bags are filled with the oxygen. The subtle veins are there, goes connected with these bags, and layer of which are very thin. When the process of exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide is completed, the blood release the carbon dioxide into these sock in these little bag and obtain oxygen. Then oxygenated blood again come back to the heart chamber. This is the process. Same time I understand to tell you about the effect of smoking. If someone smokes, then the fume and toxic parts of smoking also comes here in the bag of the lungs, and it mix into the blood by this process, and this layer is harmed. Then the people sustain lungs problem, then blood problem, and cause cancer. This is the process of purification of blood into the lungs. Now come, I make you understand the how we can maintain the function of heart and to get a strength of heart through the yoga treatment and pranayams and meditation process. You have well understood how heart is function and blood is pure and nutrient, then nutrient and oxygenated blood supply the nutrition to the cells and impure blood is pured by the lungs. Lungs and heart is vital part just to pure the blood and maintain proper nutrition into the body. Now the main problem is find that people are due to unsystematic lifestyle they are suffering from various diseases. So the process during the beating of heart get relaxed within the 2 beats. Therefore we through the process of pranayam we can extend this time of beating of heart by holding our breath through the practice of pranayam and maintain to get maximum relax to the heart. Similarly, by the some asanas, we can extend the process of flow of blood toward the heart and heart can get maximum relax, and through the asanas we can maintain proper flow of blood circulation into the body, by which the future time artery and veins could not block is due to a storage of fat and cholesterol. Therefore, I will suggest you the asana pranayam and other process how to maintain the blood circulation and hygiene of the veins and artery, which they can proper function. The mainly who are suffering from the heart disease has to only exercise the asanas which are relaxable and on the sitting pose as lotus pose and thunderbolt pose. These are the pose, and the depth pose where we can sit long time and concentrating on the exhaling and inhaling the breath. Then we can exercise the alternate breathing called the pranayam anulom vilom. These are the main asana and pranayam we have to daily exercise for maintaining the heart disease. Thereafter we can exercise the death pose and inverted pose and rabbit pose. These are the asanas which can give us relax. Now again in the next video I will practically tell you how these pose and asanas and pranayam are exercised. Today we are discussing here enough about the heart for your benefit. Hari Om.